Are you introing or am I?
Do you want to intro?
Okay.
Do you want to intro?
I'll intro.
Oh, I'll intro.
I'll intro. Yo, what's up everyone? Lumiere Log number 31. Wow, we got an update for you.
A lot has happened. We are like 4 or 5 months into this year already, which is super crazy. It almost feels like we're still at the start of the year, but we're definitely not. Almost halfway through the year, and man, we've got a lot of projects under our belt already through this year.
One of the most satisfying projects to date was the Ora King Documentary, which you've heard us talk a lot about. You've seen the trailer that we posted out on socials. And 12 months later, we have finished. It's all done and dusted. It started the cinema rollout through New Zealand. It's actually, I think, currently in Australia.
We shot 20 production days. We've shot 26 terabytes of footage for this documentary.
I'm going to explain what data is. 1 terabyte equals 1,000 gigabytes equals 1 million megabytes, I think. And we have 26 terabytes, which is too many bytes for anyone to have.
Which is a lot of data, and it's putting a lot of strain on the server, and so we've had to rejig a few things on the server. It's almost a third of our server capacity. By 20 production days, 46 interviews, so that's sitting down with the full crew, someone talking to camera, 2 cameras, and what we did is pulled all of that together and tried to piece together the Ora King story. Yeah, it was just this massive editing mission to try and pull it all together. At least 200 hours worth of content if you were just to sit down and watch everything that was shot and sourced. Probably 200 hours.
The final deliverable was, what, 35 minutes?
Yeah, 35. And it's exciting because it's been shown in cinemas. We got to watch it in the VMAX in Auckland.
First time I've ever had champagne while watching a movie. In a recliner.
Every single chair in the cinema was like a lazy boy recliner.
So the mammoth project that Ora King was, work's still coming in?
So we've actually been away for a couple of weeks, shooting a couple of TV commercials.
A couple of weeks?
Or do you just want to do the whole log by yourself?
No, I'm done.
We've been working on a few exciting videos. One of note would be a TV commercial for
TV.
Can you stop?
TV commercial?
Just let me know when you're finished and I'll come pack up the camera. We've been working on a TV commercial for Origin Air, which will be aired on TV, surprise, surprise. Hopefully you'll see that come up on TV soon. It's funny how much effort, the smaller the deliverable, it's almost like it just exponentially grows the project.
And one of the most logistical, frustrating processes of that pre-production was trying to find a car hire from Palmerston to Wellington. Turns out you can't do a one-way car hire from Palmy to Wellington. Had to get Tommy, our producer, to fly into Wellington to drive 2 hours to pick us up, meet us in Palmy, and then drive us back to Wellington. Just if you're ever wanting to do a one-way car hire, don't do it. NRDA. Yeah, we could talk about that.
We're doing some work for NRDA, did a zero carbon campaign.
Who are the NRDA?
The Nelson Regional Development Agency.
Well done.
But this was a cool project that is talking about the zero carbon holidays, and you can come to Nelson and feel good about having a carbon neutral holiday.
It was just an epic day on sailing on the Abel Tasman.
And leave only footprints. Those footprints are a lot lighter on New Zealand's first zero carbon.
As good as that was, what would have been your low light?
The drone was not a low light.
Oh, was that a highlight?
Yeah, you're trying to get me to talk about the drone crashing on the boat, but we're not going to talk about the drone crashing on the boat, okay?
I launched through the air. It was like a slow motion sequence. I'm pretty sure I heard like a standing ovation. I heard people cheering.
Are they the voices in your head again? In other news, we have some developments going on in the studio.
We currently have 1 hot desk left. We've got some great occupancy in here, some really cool people, and we're really happy with how it's turned out so far. So maybe we should...
And we'll show you around.
Yeah, quick tour.
We're in the studio currently. And this is a delicious muesli bar. And it's actually Dee's first time on the Easy Rig, as you can see.
Can you go stand next to her just so we can actually see the So as you can see, D shoots at about nipple height to a male.
So what you actually need it a lot higher.
Where'd you get a Musi bar from?
And Tom's secret bag of goodies. So we're in this space that hasn't really changed much. This here is the new conference room. Why are you all the way over there, D? Oh, you can't see it because you're all the way back there. But there are 2 white walls there that will become a permanent wall. So this is going to be a great little conference room, and it's also going to be glass so people can be working in here during the studio shoot and view the studio.
If you look up here, D, we've got windows up here, so we're going to block them out just because the change of light can be a bit of an issue when we're in here shooting all day productions. We should be able to get to a point where it can be totally dark in here. We can come in here and have some solitude and just eat your lunch by yourself in the middle of the dark.
Hopefully, where I'm standing will be glass, and there'll be like a door here. I'm speaking quietly because there's people on the phone. So people can basically book the studio, be in this whole space, have access to the kitchen, the toilet, a loungy area, the conference room, without ever having to go through behind these 2 walls that will be built.
This is our only free hot desk. It's not free, it'll cost you, but if you want to come join us, you can. This is Andrew. He works in marketing. We won't disturb him. He's busy.
Tom's holding everyone. Tom eats gnocchi and looks at calendars all day. That's what he does.
We'll show you Ben Olden. This is Ben Olden, everyone. He's painting.
He's a rabid alcoholic, as you can see. He's working his way through many cans of beer.
And he's also brewing at the same time with some hops. So if you're a beer brewer and you're wanting some epic graphic design, there's some other guys downstairs which you can use. So there we have it, folks. That there is the tour of the space, and next time we do a tour, it'll probably change again.
So hopefully you enjoyed that.
No one enjoyed that.
So there we have it, folks, Lumiere Log number 31. If you're keen on following the journey, you can check us out on Facebook or Instagram. There's more work on our website, lumiere.nz, and until next time, Lumiere Log number 32, which will be a bit of a showcase of our 3rd birthday, coming at you in a few more weeks. Peace out.